welcome to today's Gale Force Twins episode. Today we're doing something really fun and exciting. You can clearly see we're not in fishing shirts, we're in rash guards.
We're also not on our boat.
And we're not on our boat, that's true too, Amanda.
We are not on our boat. So today we are doing our level 1 free diving certification with Live Free Diving. We have already done the classroom session and the pool session. And then we had to take a little break between that and the open water session because of the weather. You can see it's still a little windy today, but it's all good. Between the two, we did go to the Bahamas and got to practice after the classroom and pool, and I would say I already like
I noticed the difference. And today is our open water free
line diving. Line diving. So I've never line dived before. We've scuba dived, never line. This is all brand new for us, so we're super excited to do it, get in the water, see. My static breath hold is now 2 minutes. I'm very proud of myself.
Yes, and the whole reason why we're doing this is because, as you guys know, we like to free dive for lobsters, occasionally spearfish for those lionfish, and we just want to become better free divers, better at lobstering, better at spearfishing, and just improve our skill level. So that's what we're here for today.
My name's Amanda.
My name is Emily, and welcome to the channel, Gale Force Twins. And here we have our guides. We've got Keke, she's going to be in the water with us, and Captain Farrell, he'll be running the boat. So we're about to head out the inlet and we will get in the water. You can see we kind of have like a west wind today, but that's not a big deal. The wind's coming off the land, so once we're out there, we'll actually be pretty protected. Out there is going to be our free dive float slash buoy, and we are fishing, but not we're fishing, we're diving today off the Breakers, which is right there. That's the Breakers Hotel. So we are currently in around 100 feet of water because we're near the Gulf Stream. That's where it's super blue and clear. So we're not necessarily, we're not fishing.
We're not diving down.
Fishing.
We might see some fish. We're not diving down to 100 foot. We're just diving in 100 foot because it's very clean water over here.
Exactly. And since today is part of our certification, is the requirement to dive 30 feet, you said?
Yes.
So to get that level 1 certification, gotta be able to get 30 feet. My personal best is 27 feet with no actual official training, I would say though. So
up to 66, I think.
Up to 66. She seems to think one of us is going to get kind of close.
We'll see.
I think that's pretty crazy. We'll find out. So we're about to get in the water, and they did say that there might be some sharks around, which is funny. When we're in the Bahamas spearfishing, I'm not afraid of sharks at all. I have a Hawaiian sling or a pole spear, but out here I'm a little like, wait, I have nothing. We'll see.
You ready, Emily?
I'm ready.
So it's nothing but blue water pulling out of this float. It feels like a little weight on the bottom. And the boat is right over there. And he'll be circling us with a massive dive flag, making sure no fishermen get nearby. It is a full moon right now, so we did see some wahoo fishermen come by, and he'll keep us safe. And water's pretty warm though right here. After a little bit of relaxed breathing, now something with free diving is you're supposed to be calm and relaxed. And we both tend to get very excited on camera. So I'm gonna need to like tone it down a little bit, maybe add some peaceful music, I don't know. So I'm gonna hold my breath breathe out, hold my breath for 5 seconds, and then see if I float, and if I still float, then we're good to go. We're good to go. All right. So for you, I knew you were going to be a little dead. A little dead.
So for that, technically it'd be great to have that's why to have a little bit of neoprene to make you floaty, because the main thing with freediving is you want to make sure we're properly weighted, we're always floating on the surface. So we'll do another weight check at 5 meters to make sure we're neutrally buoyant at 5 meters, and then also again at 10 meters to make sure we're neutrally buoyant. That's the main thing.
There was my weight check. You could see I was just below the surface because I'm a little dense. My sister probably is too.
You guys are
Guess we lift too many weights in the gym.
Ladies.
So a little bit of neoprene would help me in the future, but I'm not sinking like crazy, so we're good. Up next is our free immersion dives, and these are basically like practice warm-up dives where we focus on equalization and breathing, and we're not worried about that. So Emily's gonna go ahead and go first. to do some, I'm not going to say real diving like we haven't been doing real diving, but now we're going to add everything together, duck dive, equalizing everything, and with the breath holds we're going to be good. But if there's a problem, for me at least, or my sister too, it might be ears. I've always struggled with ears. I've already done so much better than I have in the past since doing the class, so I'm already making huge progress, and it might just take some time. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna start going down and see how far we can go and learn from it.
How deep was that? How deep do you think that was?
I don't know.
How did it feel?
It was good. I almost turned around.
I know. I said, no, come on.
Keep going.
I said, no, come on. That was 50 feet.
It was 50 feet. Wow. Yeah. How long was that? 37 seconds. That's it? That's it. What? That's crazy.
I'm not lying.
Yep. 37 seconds.
That's it.
That was it? That's it. Wow. So like the out of breath feeling really does increase as you go down.
It's not that, yeah, it's that hug. It's like rewire it as a hug. It's just the air is compressing, so the volume, so if your diaphragm's pushing up, you feel that urge to breathe. It's not that you're out of oxygen, it's just that it's a pressure, and as you go up, does that feeling go away?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
There was like an in-between moment where I was like, I really want this surface.
I know.
And then I was like, it's fine.
Yes, it's all about how much can you stay calm under pressure, literally and figuratively.
We're gonna do another constant weight dive, kicking dive. Super, way easier than I thought it was gonna be. When you get deeper down and you have that urge to breathe, Keke said, imagine it's the ocean hugging you. And that pressure just rewires your brain to tell yourself that you're okay and you can keep going, because that urge to breathe is actually you're still in like what's so-called the safe zone. So basically it's your body's just natural way of telling you like it needs air, but you're still okay. And when you start to come up to the surface, that urge goes away because the air starts to expand again. On this next dive that Emily's gonna do, she's gonna go focus on the hug and embracing the hug. And we're gonna do it real time with her. So if you guys want, the second she drops her snorkel, when you see the snorkel come out of her mouth, that's when she's holding her breath. You can hold your breath with Emily and see if you can do it with her all the way to the bottom and back up to the top. The bottom. Yeah. How's that? That one was easier than the last one. I know it was deeper.
Yep, but it's not wild, so it's easier because your mammalian dive reflex is stronger, because the more pressure, the stronger the reflex. Guess how deep that was?
How deep was it?
61 feet.
Now, before we end this class, we are going to be practicing and stimulating a rescue dive. Signs of blacking out underwater include like a big release of bubbles, and what else?
Shivering?
No movement.
Yeah, jerky movements is about to like blackout, but typically big bubbles, big troubles, and no movement.
Okay, Emily is rescuing Keke, pulling her mask off, tapping her and telling her to breathe, and blowing across the eyes. She's not waking up, calls the boat for help, 2 rescue breaths every 5 seconds, and starts towing her towards the boat. Did she pass? Woo! Did we forget anything?
No, that was great.
We did it right.
That was great. And you kept my face dry. I felt very supported. Good.
We're wrapping up. We drifted from the Breakers Hotel in Palm Beach to the inlet. You can see we're close to the inlet because the big barge is coming through. Perfect timing. It's time to get in the boat. I've never been this close to a barge when I was in the water. Probably not very often when I'm even on the boat. Didn't see any sharks today. We saw jacks. I might think she saw some bonitas or skipjacks.
Definitely some.
I think I saw some like rainbow runners. There was lots of lights out there. We created a little fad. It was so cute. All right, let's get on this boat.
I ended up being able to hit 33 feet, and I didn't pressure myself to do it. My ears allowed me to do it, or I got better at equalizing is probably what actually happened, because I had
really
the best instruction of Keke. I was very calm.
You're really calm. I watched Amanda. She went down.
Like, it took me like 47 seconds? 47 seconds to get to 33 feet for perspective to see how slow I went. I took my
really
time.
slow. She actually stopped at one point.
I stopped at one point, was like, can my ears do it? Okay, yeah, I can, and I kept going. So I got to 33 feet, so I did officially pass. Yay!
And then I, in less time than you, which is crazy when you think about it, I think it was 41 seconds, Keke? Yeah, so in 41 seconds, I went 62 feet, which when we started the class, Keke was like, oh, you're definitely going to be able to go to 60. And I was like, are you for real?
That's crazy.
But I did it.
So I've learned a lot. Totally worth it. If you guys want, I'll put the details in the description box for you, but livefreediving.com, they're on social media as well. Highly recommend. We had a great time. In the meantime, we hope you get out there, have fun, and stay safe.